right.
Passengers at Burbank Airport. Let me just switch off my navigation, my friends. Give me 1 second. There we go. I apologize for that. I apologize. We're back. So, you see the thumbnail of the lady that was viciously attacked by 7 women. I don't know how many people ended up, beating her up. I believe one stole the tip jar. Just complete savages, right? Now, when this happened, this lady came to me and was clueless, absolutely clueless, had no idea what to do, where to start, how to handle the police, didn't even know that she should talk to the press, had no attorney, right? And I've helped many of these cases, get $20,000, $30,000. She made $5,500 in 24 hours already, thanks to me. I got the story into several media outlets and blew up the story, and mark my words, within 24 hours this is going national, and my next prediction is that by tomorrow night she's already made $10,000, right? But she was clueless, right? And a lot of work goes into this. You have to know all your media contacts. You have to have a good story. You really have to have dash cam footage, right? Because the footage don't lie. They don't really touch a story if you don't have dash cam footage, right? So she came to me. Her name is Victoria. I believe she's from Russia or maybe Ukraine. She has a very thick accent. And she said, listen, Rideshare Professor, I need your help. You've helped numerous other drivers blow up the story and get them a lot of money, right? So the first thing I said, you need to sue Uber and the 7 passengers. And Uber, David Sink in the house. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Glad that David Sink was reactivated. We fought his deactivation for him. David, happy you're making money. Back to the story. This lady, I can tell you, I put in at least 7 hours. A lot of demands for a thing like this. At the end of the day, I would usually charge about $2,000, right? Because it make the people $20,000, $30,000, and it's all your contacts and your resources, reaching out to the Metro Police, reaching out to Uber. Now Uber has offered her $5,000 to make the story go away. Interesting, right? I've never ever seen Uber or Lyft make an offer, right? They offered her $5,000 to walk away. They offered to pay for her car. This is a big story, my friend, and it's very embarrassing for Uber that they have savages on the platform that, never has a driver been attacked by 7 people. Now, whether the women were black or white or Latino or Asian, it's irrelevant, right? So for the people that leave the N-word in the comments, I'm straight up, I can detect the racists, right? I don't want you to make this a black and white issue. This is an issue about safety. It could have happened to anyone, right? There have been black people that have been shot. There have been white people that have been shot, right? There have been Latinos that have been shot. There have been Middle Eastern people that have been shot. There have been Asians that have been shot. We report on the effing story. I'm not interested in your comments when you put an N there, right? Because you don't, firstly, you don't have the guts to write the whole word out. That just shows your character. And secondly, I didn't make a video to expose the racists. I didn't. I made a video to expose the flaws, and that is drivers are unsafe. That is my #1 goal here. James Campbell, I appreciate you, my brother, right? I appreciate you. So I want to get the story out and expose Uber and Lyft for their weaknesses, right? For their negligence. And yes, they need to pay. And yes, you do subpoena the passengers and get the names of the passengers. I got this lady an attorney thanks to another YouTuber, Phoenix in Arizona. Thank you, Phoenix. We found her an attorney. Got her into Fox, got her onto ABC, got her onto all of these outlets. It's a lot of work. And I can tell you this one thing, this woman has not been appreciative, right? And I haven't taken a cent from her. Haven't taken a single cent from her, just helped her with every single one. So next time I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna be a little bit more selective about the stories and get to know the character of the driver before I put my whole weight in. It's not a one-sided affair, lady, right? And yes, I feel sorry for her, what she went through. She should have, right in the beginning, she made a big mistake. She let 7 people in the car. She paid later. She said she let 7 people in the car and gave them a shitload of attitude. She should have said, sorry, 6 only, that's it. Otherwise we cancel. Right there and then. So she allowed the problem into her car. And at the end, they paid her back. They threw stuff in her face. She shouted something in Russian and the whole thing blew up, right? I was the first to get the photos. I was the first to get the videos. I was the first to break the story. And I was the first person who went yesterday and probably spent 6-7 hours helping this lady, right? But when she starts sending me orders, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. Lady, you haven't paid me an effing cent for all my help, and now you're alone. And she didn't even know about GoFundMe, right? Set up a GoFundMe. And then she puts the prettiest picture of her. I said, you don't put a pretty picture of you looking beautiful with makeup, right? She's an attractive lady. You put a picture of you with a broken eye and your damages and your car, and you upload multiple pictures. That is how you will get sympathy from the public. That is how you will raise money. Otherwise, you won't raise a damn dollar. So, lady, I just get irate because she's pushing the orders and she was clueless. She was clueless about attorneys. She was clueless about the police. She was clueless about how to handle it with Uber. She was clueless about GoFundMe. She did not know any media contacts, right? And, you know, it's a two-way street. When you're advocating and you help people, you know, gratitude and thank yous go a long way. Not continuous orders. You need to do this. You know, I said, lady, who the F are you think you're talking to? Right? Throwing around all these orders. You have the recipe. You're going to be making $20,000 thanks to me, right? So by the way, if you have a good story, go to all the YouTubers. Come to me, go to Dustin, go to Harry, break the story. Get the story out. That's the only way you get Uber and Lyft or any other gig workers, gig companies' attention, right? And the fact that we broke the story yesterday, Uber comes out and offers her $5,000 and offers her to pay for the entire car, shows it's a real big story, right? And it's going to stir up a lot of emotions, right, in the white and African community. But do not make this a racial issue, because no matter if there were 7 white chicks or 7 Latino chicks, I would have still written the story, right? So let's not make this about racism. Let's make this about Uber's failure to protect drivers and Uber's failure of letting every piece of trash and savage, whether you're a pedophile, a carjacker, a murderer, whether you have domestic violence cases against you, they allow every single individual on the platform, and we need to stop that. We need to end that. That is why I want the story to go viral, right? So, you know, for people to actually see, for drivers to see, and for riders to see, this is a dangerous job. You know, this is a very, very, very dangerous job we're in, right? Don't take us for granted, right? And so riders, passengers, drivers, let's learn something from the story. A, you don't let 7 people in your car when you know it's 6. You don't start arguing with passengers at the beginning and it's gonna end horribly. Be diplomatic, end the ride, drive away, have 911 ready if you need to. But this woman set herself up for major failures, right? And she came across the wrong group of thugs. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong passengers, wrong story, right? So I wish you the very best. I wish you a recovery, but no more orders, lady. Don't keep on sending me all the orders when I've bent over and done everything for you already, right? You wouldn't have made a single dollar. So let's get those facts straight. Now, got the coffee going, got the coffee brewing, dropped off at Burbank Airport, made a quick $200 with a tip. I'm now heading down to LAX for another $200 and then another $250 tonight, right? Add that up, $650, and I should probably get about another 100 on tips. $750 for 3 trips, not breaking my back. Spending about 3 hours today, right? You can do that as a private driver. I teach you that at gigrocket.com, right? And by the way, when you are a private driver, I just want to emphasize this, you don't deal with these thugs, right? You deal with high-end clients and high-end referrals. You don't deal with the trash of the trash in a specific city. No, thank you. And you know, so going the route of a private driver, ask my friend Roy Watkiss. Ask my friend Roy Watkiss. Ask my friend Thomas Gibson. I know what they're making money-wise. I know the caliber of clients that they drive, right? We don't face this type of trash. And this riff-raff should not be in your car. And again, it doesn't matter if they're African American, if they are white or Asian or Latino. Any type of trash doesn't belong to into your car, and Uber and Lyft need to do a better job. Period. And let's not make this a racial. I was sickened to see how many people wrote the N-word. The N-word. What are you guys, stuck in the 17 or 1800s? Get with the program. Well, we're almost in 2023 here, right? Show some love to your brothers and sisters instead of trashing each other online, right? Build bridges instead of blowing up bridges, right? We need a little bit more. We need to talk to each other. You know, this cannot be a Republican Democrat battle. You go, okay, where are the times where we actually spoke to each other? We don't have to agree with each other, but we spoke with each other and we treated each other humanely and kindly and with love and respect, right? Today, that's gone. That's gone. And a lot of this to blame is because of the media, because they pump people up against each other. They're pumping people up against each other. So the media plays a big role in this constant hatred and division. Don't buy into it, folks. I know a ton of people on both sides, Republicans and Democrats, awesome people. I talk to them all. I don't say, oh, because you Democrat or because you Republican, I'm not, this is how I need to treat you. Bullshit, man. Bullshit. Show kindness and respect and engage in dialogue, right? This is sort of what this lady should have done when the people, by the way, I'm sorry, I can absolutely not let 7 people in the car, it's only 6. She opened up the Pandora's box, right? She opened up a can of worms of letting these 7 chicks in her car. And it got very, very ugly, and she had a lot of damage done to her face. Right? So please, I'm asking you kindly, don't make this a black or white issue. Don't. I will report on every story. I don't single out stories that just favor me. No, I tell every story. So as the story unfolds, it's another opportunity for me to hold up the mirror to Uber and Lyft and say, you failed. You failed the people. You failed the passengers. You failed the driver. It's another opportunity to learn and change your algorithms and change your app and start spending money on safety, because you're doing shit about safety. Rideshare Warrior, much love, my friend. All races be attacking. What does it say there? Attacking drivers. 100%. Thugs come in all colors, my friends. Thugs come. This is not about, I went out and helped this Chinese driver get like $20,000 because he was beaten up by a white guy. I don't say, oh, I'm going to pick my story based on your race and your color. No, I'm going to pick the stories as they appear in the news, because it's an opportunity to learn. It's an opportunity to educate everyone, mainly to educate the companies that they are failing us, right? Many people don't want to get into cars anymore and drive because they are scared, and they're rightfully scared in specific cities. And they can do so much more. I know they can. I know they can do so much more, right? Unbelievable. Unbelievable how these companies are failing hard-working drivers, how they are failing hard-working African-American drivers, hard-working white drivers, hard-working Latino drivers, hard-working Asian drivers. They are failing drivers, period, right? That's why shout out to those 3 drivers that took Uber to court. Good for you. Expose them, right? Because they're getting away with murder, my friends. That is absolutely true in that statement. They are getting away with murder. They have so much blood on their hands. They could do so much, but they're not. They're failing us. And we will educate them, and we will beat them up on social media until things change. So starting 4th of July, all these strikes worldwide, then ongoing smart strikes. This time, they're going to have to listen, because it's going to hurt their pocketbook. It's going to hurt their bank accounts. It's going to hurt their reputation. And it's as if they don't care about their reputation, because they allow these stories. Mary, thank you. And Mary, thank you very much. I made an anonymous donation to this specific woman. I've helped her a lot. I've given her money, and on top of it, I've put in all the hours, but I have seen very little gratitude from this lady. Just orders, 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 orders. Do this, do that. No, it doesn't work like that, right? It's a two-way street in life, right? And Mary, very kind of you, Mary Vasallo, I think she threw down $20 and helped her sister driver. And mark my words, by tomorrow night, this lady has made $10,000. I know how this game works. I know what the media can do for GoFundMe, right? So first step is you set up a GoFundMe account if you've been in a situation like that. You get the photos. Then you got to get the media involved. And once you have the media involved, the police that were not really acting in Las Vegas, the Metro Police, they were not really moving on this case. Now they will rock and roll because they're in the limelight, right? In that specific article, it says that the Metro Police were not cooperative. They will be cooperative. They will have to do their job, right? And attorneys, this is a field day, man. This is a field day to take Uber to court and take these passengers. Let them pay. Jail these people. I don't care if you're a woman or a man. Jail them. Patrick Pitts in the house. Love you, brother. Appreciate you. Great guy. I really appreciate Patrick's feedback. Always good suggestions. You're so good with your words, Patrick. You're so diplomatic. You're so nice to people. That is who I want in my channel. People like Patrick Pitts, right? That add quality to this channel. Folks, we all brothers and sisters. We all brothers and sisters. We all doing the job. We all hustling. We all have families. This is not an issue of color. This is not an issue of race. This is not an issue of religion. This is about safety and saving people's lives. The more lives we can save, the more better we have done our job. Now I'm just boxing myself in here. I did a really shitty move. Okay, I have to come in here and squeeze in here. Sorry. Ooh, squeezed right in the front. Don't think this driver really liked that, right? So let's work together. I beg you, let's work together. Number one, as I always say, care about your health, right? You come first, your family comes first, your health comes first, and then start reaching out to people. This is what the gig community does so well. They lift each other up and they support each other, and they get, and drivers and gig workers and food delivery drivers get things resolved. We action people, right? We are not afraid to grab the bull by the horn and take action. That's who we are. We're not cowards. We're not weak like these executives. Now, today, if you look at Derek Khosrowshahi's Twitter account, he is raging against Bloomberg News for exposing him. And he calls their stories bait and switch. Dude, Derek Khosrowshahi, wake up. You wrote the book about bait and switch. Mustafa, thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Dara Koshashawi, you wrote the book about bait and switch. Don't point fingers at people and tell them that they are engaging in bait and switch. You wrote the book. You should know what bait and switch means because you do it every single day. And then now I'll do another video. He's crying to the government for money. And he says, and I'll show you the article. I'll show you the story, right? Where he says, where he's appealing to the administration for money and support, right? Because they're doing so poorly. They want money. So he's writing this letter and he says, we employ millions of American drivers. Really? Firstly, you employ them? Okay, if you employ them, right, give them the benefits. I will show you black and white the application to the administration that they made to get money and support, right? Where they said, oh, we employ all millions of drivers. No, you don't. And there's not millions of drivers that, and then it's United States specific. We employ millions of drivers in the United States. That is the biggest effing lie, Dara. Why don't you rewrite that application and tell the truth for once? I will expose that story, right? His application to the administration for money, I think they're trying to go like after $52 million or something. And he says, go, dude. Oh. Busted. Sergio, busted. Thank you. Sergio, you know, right? Busted. We're going to break that story. Sergio, thank you for everything you do. I appreciate you. Sergio, go and subscribe to him. A real trooper, a real fighter, right? I know that. I know the DNA of Sergio, right? The real deal. There's not many people that are the real deal. Sergio is the real deal. And if you ever guys want to consult with him, he offers a phenomenal class, 45 minutes for $75. You'll probably learn more about UberX and XL or about Uber and Lyft and about rideshare than from any other person, right? The real deal. And he gets the real stories. So keep it coming, brother. You'll always have a fighter in your corner, Sergio. Any story you need to get pushed out, if I can help you, I will. We help each other. We create win-win situations, right? And I don't ask what color Sergio is. I don't care, right? He's black or white. No, he's a brother. He's a rideshare brother, right? And we help each other out, period. So I was disgusted how many people in that video just wrote the N-word, right? Too cowardice to even write it out, but really showing their true colors, how racist they are, right? Don't ever write the N-word. I will kick you out immediately, right? I'm not up for that shit. I don't make these videos to divide people. I make these videos to expose the flaws, right? Sorry, I'm really amped up. I think I'm on my third coffee, and spent several hours. I did several trips yesterday, but I also spent several hours working on my 56 truck. I was wrapping it, right? Like I'm really good at wrapping. You know, buy these big rolls, 35, 40-foot rolls, and then wrap the car. A lot of fun. You got to cut all the pieces. You got to heat it up. It's a lot of work, a lot of cutting, a lot of detailing, getting all the bubbles out. I'm telling you, wrapping a car, you can make a car look like $1 million brand new, but it is a lot of work, right? As I once again noticed yesterday. We have 112 people in the house. I welcome you all. Much love from California. It's over 102 degrees over here at the moment. Super, super hot. Go out there, play hard, work hard, find the right balance, my friends, right? And Mary says, Sergio, you rock. He does. He does rock. He does rock and roll. They should, Uber should make that song from Top Gun, their theme song. I went to the danger zone, danger zone. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the danger zone. Right? It doesn't have to be the danger zone. Next time Uber runs an ad for drivers, welcome to the danger zone, danger zone. Smash that like button.
Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. We have 53 likes. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the drivers in the right corner versus the gig executives in the left corners. Let's smash that like button.
There we are, 55 already. Boom, boom. That's how quick it goes, man. That's how quick it goes. Nobody knows how quick it goes. Yeah, Dylan, you're right. It's not about, folks, it's not about race. It's about the failure. It's about the failure, the breakdown in the system. On a business level, on a political level, it is the breakdown. Why should different groups of people being pitted up against each other? It's not cool, right? And yes, you will always have people living in poverty or stealing or murdering or going in jail, out of jail. And, you know, that's everywhere. I'll take you to a jail in India or a jail in Oklahoma City or a jail, doesn't matter where, right? There'll always be people that have not had the same chances or have had an effed up upbringing, screwed up parents, prostitute mother, drug addict dad, whatever, and they did not get the same chance, right? They did not get the same chance as you and I. They were not as fortunate as you and I, right? And it's a rough road for a lot of people, a rough road. Sometimes sports becomes an outlet, and these people thrive and escalate at sport. They go and do boxing or they play football, right? They need an outlet. Thank you, Serge. Chop in the house, throws down 5. Indianapolis in the house. My little boy Damien requests a shout out. Damien, I'm going to give you a shout out, my brother from California. Sending you much love, my friend Damien. And whatever your dreams are, make them come true, Damien, right? You are special. You are unique. You are a great kid, right? Go and do it. Seize it. Go out there and make it happen, Damien. Much love from the Rideshare Professor. You're the best. Never forget that, Damien. You're the best. And you've got great parents. Thank you. I appreciate that. And then somebody else gave another. Phoenix in the house. Phoenix. Thank you, Phoenix, for helping out. Phoenix helped get an attorney in Vegas. I myself, Phoenix, put in hours and hours of work for this girl. She had no clue about GoFundMe. She had no clue about media. And then all she's doing is bossing and ordering around in her emails. So, you know, I've done my work for her. At least 6-7 hours yesterday, pro bono, free of charge, volunteer work. But, you know, there's only so much I will do for an individual when they don't show gratitude or they're not thankful, right? Does that make sense, Phoenix? So thanks to Phoenix for helping her out, because she also helped out. Thanks to all the people for donating and supporting her. And I hope she feels better. I hope she recovers quickly. I hope she gets a car back on the road. Her Toyota Sienna is trashed. They trashed it. They kicked the door in. Like, you look at that car and you say to yourself, how can people do so much damage? They broke off her column, her stick shift. They trashed that car. They destroyed that car. They stole her tips. Complete savages. So I hope she gets back out there. I hope she sues Uber. I hope she sues these passengers. I hope these kids or thugs, whoever they are, get jailed, right? We've done our work. Phoenix, you've done your work. I've done my work. We move on to the next story, right? Because the more stories like this we can expose, the more we show the flaws in Uber and Lyft system. These are genuine flaws that need to be fixed, Dara Koshashawi and Logan Green. right? You have an opportunity to fix things, not continue with the status quo and keep these horrible stories coming. You have the opportunity to fix things. But the sad thing is, Dara and all of these trash executives, they are hoes. They'll take every dollar. They'll take $1 from a pedophile. They'll take $1 from a murderer. They'll take $1 from a domestic violence abuser. They'll take $1 from a carjacker. They know no shame. Dara Khosrowshahi knows no shame. You're a trash human being. And that is why you spend over $2.5 million a year on security keeping you safe, because you know people are on your ass. You know people are out for you, right? That's why he walks around with security. What a lifestyle, Dara. That is an amazing accomplishment. To have a $2.5 million security entourage around you to keep you safe, because you know you're the world's most hated CEO, right? I've got to say it as it is, man. It's my favorite guy. It's my favorite boy, Dara Khosrowshahi, right? The guy that destroys so many lives. So many of these stories I've read, emails, text messages, and it all goes back to the poor management decisions of this CEO. What's this guy doing? He's jumping around lanes here on my left. Get off the phone, bro. Seriously? Swerving in and out of traffic. Trash. This guy on the left there in the Cadillac, trash. Fast, slow, swerving out of the lanes, texting while driving. Now he's braking because he's texting. Wouldn't be surprised if he cuts across these lines. See that gap that he's keeping? It's because he's texting. Fast, slow, fast, slow. I gotta cool the phone down, my friends. I gotta cool the phone down. This phone is boiling hot. Let's do these iPhones. If they get too hot, they just switch off. Your phone is too hot. I've already left the valley. I went from 103 to 85, very close. I'm basically by West Los Angeles, Santa Monica right now. I may want to drop in at the DMV and register another car. Might do that to kill some time before the next client. I cannot even tell you, my friends, how busy I have been with private trips. I don't want any more referrals. I have too many referrals. Yesterday, 3 or 4 referrals. It's not ending. You offer good prices, good service, and man, they refer you. They refer you non-stop. 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 This is the 405, my friends. This is the 405. This is the 405. I'm gonna put this phone back. Here we go. I'm gonna put it back. I think it's cooled down enough now. There we go, there we go. Hands on the wheel. 101 people. Shout out to all 101. Got 78 likes. Can we get it to 100? Looks like this, right? Underneath the video, there's a little thumb. Looks like this. It's called the positive, the thumbs up. You know, when your son or your daughter's doing well in a game, thumbs up, thumbs up. That's what I need for the video, baby. That's what I need. And if you have a story, right, underneath my videos, underneath the dash cam footage, I share with you the letter that this lady wrote to me. She was completely clueless. And I understand that she's just been beaten up and violated and car destroyed, and you have so many things going through your mind, you're traumatized. I understand that, this lady Victoria, but she was clueless. What do I do? What do I do? Well, let's talk about a couple of things you can do if something like this happens to you. Make sure you get the story to YouTubers, to social media outlets. Make sure you send the footage. You need dash cam footage to the media, to the TV stations. Give them a brief story. You can submit that all online, very easy. Make sure before you do all of that, you set up a GoFundMe page. Make sure you select the right photos for your GoFundMe page. This girl wanted to put a picture with her lipstick and her little pretty face. Okay, we know you're a beautiful lady. No, what the people want to see is, sadly, is you beaten up, the black eye, the damage, the car. I asked her to select those photos, right? And not the picture with the makeup. You got to show the people your pain and suffering, right? You got to be able to stay on top of the police and communicate with the police. You need their story. You need them on your side, right? You need to get a very, very good attorney, right? Who's willing to sue Uber and get a bit of publicity out of it, right? Any law firm that jumps on a story like this and takes it on contingency, maybe 60-40, 60 you, 40%. They want to get some media exposure. You want to find a good law firm or a good attorney that'll back you, right? And then you're rocking and rolling, right? Because then it's money time. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. These companies are afraid of stories like this because they know they have failed, my friends. Why do you think Uber and Lyft are so afraid of stories like this breaking? Because they know they have failed you. They know that they have failed Victoria, the female Las Vegas Uber driver. They know it. And then they send in their task team to cover up. Oh, shut her up, pay her $5,000. They offered her $5,000 to shut her up because they're afraid, because the media fall out. You're gonna raise way more than in 24 hours. I've raised this lady $5,500. In 18 hours, I've already raised her $5,500. Way more money than Uber can even ever offer you. And you're gonna be on $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 within a week. Mark my words. Because there's a lot of good people that'll give $5, $2, $10, $100, or make anonymous donations like I did. You know, I dug into my pockets doing all this free work for the chick, and I give her money, thinking that you're going to get some gratitude or a thank you. No. But why do I, the Rideshare Professor, break these stories? A, right, it shows that I'm advocating for drivers and food delivery drivers. B, I really want to see change. I want to see, it's my big one, my channel. I want to push for safety because I know we can save lives, right? The most important point here, right? I want to get the medical bills and the car and the damages, those damages back for the driver, right? So that they're not stuck in a negative, right? And then a story like this helps my channel, gives me more subscribers, has more people come to me, you know, and it's how I build my brand, that as an advocate, right? And I don't ask any questions. I don't ask, oh, are you black, or are you white, or are you Latino, or are you Asian? No, I don't ask any questions. I want to see the dash cam. I want to see the story, and let's see how we can get you helped, and let's see how we can put the torch, the light on Uber and Lyft and expose their weaknesses, right? And that they've once again failed on safety. So that is why people come to me with these stories. That is why I break these stories, because I have a Rolodex of media contacts in every single city. I know my go-to guys, my go-to girls. I know my Spanish stations. I know my English stations. And I know stations around the world, right? Work with the South African media, with the Australian media. I'll work with the media in New York. I'll work with the media in Miami. I'll work with the media in LA. I'll work with the media in Vegas, right? To break a story, it starts, you know, a rolling stone gathers more, and this one is going to gather more and more moss. It's just going to snowball. It's going to get bigger and bigger. Her donations on GoFundMe are going to go through the roof. In no time, mark my words, in 1 week, this girl has all her medical and all her car damages paid for, because you do it the right way, right? There's the right way and the wrong way. We tackled this the right way. Kevin's in the house. Good to see you, Kevin. Welcome. It's a shit show out here on the 405. It's a crap show. Oh my God, how far? We're going 20 miles an hour on the 405. Woo! Not that great. Welcome you all, smash all. We're on 95. We need just 5 more likes, my friends. 5 more likes. Who's out there? Tell me who's number 96, 97, 98, 99. Tell me who's number 100. 5 more likes. And I need to get across and get off on this Washington Boulevard. Oh, we're on 106. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude, thank you. I appreciate you. 106 likes. You rock. You rock and roll, my friends. All right, I'm in, I think I'm in Culver City, man. I'm just gonna hit the DMV quickly. See how many people are down there. I get one of my classic cars registered. Yep, we're in Culver City. That's where we are. John Wayne and Long Beach today. All private. Yeah, Scott! Hit 3 airports, made $600 already. Damn, I like it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I love it. That's where the money is. He's done 3 airports today already, and one day, John Wayne, Long Beach, and LAX. He's already made $600. Gets 2 thumbs up from me. Yeah, DMV quickly. There's no such thing. 100%. 100% right. I said, I'm going to do the DMV thing quickly. There's no quickly. What's up? What's up? Pancho in the house. We're exposing the pathetic ways of Uber and Lyft. Pancho in the house. I welcome you. Thank you for reminding me that there is no quickly in the word DMV. It's a slow process. You have to check in, sit in line, get your number, go sit down on the floor. And he dances like he's never danced before. He's a maniac in the rideshare business. And he exposes all those damn trash executives. He's a maniac. Definitely will never have a singing career. I will never have a singing career. I don't claim to be a singer. But I think it's funny to sing once in a while. Ooh, this is very unusual. There's actually parking places at the DMV. Very, very unusual. Carrie says, can I take you up on that offer, Phoenix? Phoenix is a legend in the house. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, the fact that this woman had a dash cam in the car is going to make her over $20,000, right? I want you to understand that the little investment Whether you get display ride, whether you get a van true N2, or if you get a van true N4 that can do 360 front and back filming. Having or not having that footage is the difference of $20,000 or $0. That footage goes to the police, that footage goes to the attorneys, that footage goes to Uber and Lyft, that footage, those pictures will go on your GoFundMe. This is what's going to save the day. This lady would have made nothing had she had if she didn't have a dash cam in there, right? You have to get yourself a dash cam. Do not save, and I repeat, do not save money and say, nah, I can't afford a dash cam. 2 and 2 equals 4. Thank you. Amen. Appreciate you guys. So, my friends, I wish you an amazing day from LA. Over 100 degrees here, super hot day. We're going through a little bit of a heat wave. Preparing for my Europe trip. Going to hit about 20 big European cities, 7 countries. Rideshare Professor is going traveling, fun, pleasure, and business, right? So I wish you all a beautiful and blessed day. Please let the angels guard you, keep you safe. You know, let the higher power protect you. Get your mace, right? Get your mace. Get your knuckle dusters so you can knock out a couple of people if they give you trouble, like those 7 thugs, right? Come in my car, I have a little treat for you. I'll break your teeth. Yeah, I'll break your teeth. That's what I'll go for. I'll go for your teeth. I'll knock all your teeth out. Or I'll break your nose, right? You're going to look like this when I'm done with you. And you're going to be missing 2 or 3 teeth, right? Because this thing here is going to break your column of your nose and is going to knock out 4 or 5 of your teeth, right? And you teach one of them, when they start spitting out blood and start spitting out their teeth, they go, woo, woo, woo. They'll fucking run. They'll run. So this little toy here is good for displacing a nose or breaking some teeth. And when you break teeth in the mouth, you start spitting out your teeth and blood, you panic. And then you get scared and you run for the mountains, and all your little rats and all your little hyenas that want to fight with you, they all suddenly become scared because she's spitting out teeth or he's spitting out teeth and there's blood everywhere. Thanks to this little toy, it does wonders. It does wonders, right? Right? And if they come from you from the outside and you can't get them, you use the pole. This thing's about 5 pounds, right? It'll do some serious damage. And we have a lot of other little toys in my car awaiting you if you want to cause shenanigans in my car, right? Be prepared to spit out teeth. I'm just telling you straight up front, be prepared to either swallow your teeth or spit out your teeth if you want to cause shenanigans in this car, right? Now, this lady did the right thing. What did she do? She guarded her face, but only temporarily. Get out, right? There's a door. Get out. Get on the phone. Don't be the sitting duck, right? Because people will pound you and pound you and pound you from the side, from everywhere, until your arms get weak and you drop your guard, and then you will look like a piece of crap afterwards. And I'll guarantee you, you're on the way to the emergency room. And I'll guarantee you, you're going to be in a lot of pain, and you might have a broken jaw or a broken nose, right? This ain't going to help you. Get out the car. Get that seatbelt off you and get out, right? And do not, if 7 people want to get in your car and you know there's trouble, diffuse it. Sorry, I cannot take 7. We can do 6 or cancel the trip. And the moment they give you back chat, if there's 7 people, and the moment they start arguing and calling you names, it's over. Because you know if you're going to take 6 of the 7, you're going to have the worst and the most terrible trip, right? The moment they start dropping the F-bomb or calling you anything, it's over. It's canceled. You drive away. Hasta mañana, baby. See you. See you later, alligator. You ain't getting in my car, sunshine. I have 127. Oh, Uno, dos, tres, por favor. 1, 2, 3, bitte. 1, 2, 3, alsjeblieft. Each knee sang golo q hutch. I need 2 more. I'll slap Dara for you. Give me 129. Give me 129. Boom! 1 for Dara. Give me 130. Give me 130. I'm itching. 130. Looks like this. Oh, somebody took it away. Coward. Gave 1, took 1 away. Coward. Put it back on. 133. Boom, 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 boom. 5 slaps to Dara's face. My friends, I love you all. Please, please get your dash cams. Get your weapons, whatever you need, mace, shotguns, whatever you need to keep yourself safe, right? But do not take the shit that some of these people, these entitled passengers, right? These thugs, these savage people in your car, you don't need them. Make it loud and clear. Tweet this video, Facebook it, put it out there. We do not need trash in our car, right? We give you a good service. We expect to be paid. We don't want our car trashed. We don't want our face trashed, right? And be safe, everyone. Thank you. Said be safe. And then oh, there he is. Look, there's little doggy here. Let me show you. Is this a Chihuahua? Who's this? Oh yeah. What's his name? Hey, buddy. It's only me. Oh, he's good. He's protecting you. What's your name? What's his name? Blushy. Hey, Blushy. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to frickin' alarm your dog. She's smiling. Dog's going totally ape shit on me, right? So that dog's name is Blushy, as you saw, right? And you got to be like Blushy. When you have crappy passengers in your car, be like Blushy the dog. Just tear them apart. Just scare the shit out of them, right? You think somebody's going to get in the car with Blushy there? Ain't happening. Blushy will tear them apart. Crazy dog. I thought it was a Chihuahua. I watched those Chihuahuas, man. Yeah, 7 women beat her up. Not cool. We don't know if 7 people were actually physically with her, but it's a pack of 7. I think the one stole the tips, some jar. It's just trash. Doesn't matter, man, if it's white trash, black trash, Latino trash, or Asian trash. It's just there's a certain percentage in each community that does shit like this, and they do not belong in our car, right? And let's not make this a race thing. Let's not make this a color thing. Let's not make this a religion thing. Let's use this opportunity to educate the companies and say enough is enough. We don't want this trash in our car. 7 pieces of trash, right? Out. Where does trash belong? In the garbage bin, right? In the disposal. You know, that's where trash belongs. Bob, XOXO Bob, corporate complaints, Kimberly's in the house. Almost finished coffee number 3. 138, wow. 138 likes. Salute, thank you. Spasiba, merci, dankeschön, dankjewel. Salute, merci. He said he's going to get you. Who's going to get you? Trash. Alberto, how many languages can you say trash in? Quite a few, actually. I speak a few languages. Oh, the dog is coming after me. Yeah, the dog. There he is. Watch it. Watch. I'm going to set this dog off. He's nice. He's all nice and peaceful now. His name's Slushy. He's a good guard dog. He protects. It's cool. Not friendly? He'll attack. Little Slushy the guard dog. It's okay, Slushy. Slushy's totally going ballistic there. Little Slushy the dog. Slushy the dog. I interact with a lot of people, you know. And I know I can sense it when pissing them off. But very, very 99.9% of the people I get on well with right off the bat. I know how to approach and how to talk to people. I don't talk down to people, right? So you gotta make it fun, right? Pamela's in the house. Pamela's in the house. Slushy got slushed. I don't want to mess. I don't want to break in the house with Slushy around. That thing will tear your ankles and your toes apart. Boo! Boo! No. Slushy, down. Bad effing dog. Bad dog. Bad Slushy. Gotta have a little bit of fun, right? Slushy will attack. You know when we need to drop off Slushy at the headquarters? Slushy, get Dara. Slushy, go after Dara. Slushy, attack Logan Green. Slushy, attack Tony Zoo. Set Slushy loose. Dun 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 dun. Goes up the stairs, up the elevator, looking for Dara. Where's that piece of trash? I can smell that piece of trash. I'm gonna attack that piece. And Slushy goes into that corporate room and frickin' attacks Dara sitting in his corporate chair. Cheers, Slushy. Good job, Slushy. Slushy is the only one who's going to get past Dara Khosrowshahi's $2 million security entourage. Because when Slushy smells shit like Dara, he goes after it. Nothing's going to stop Slushy. Let me repeat, nothing is going to stop Slushy. Nothing. Do not mess with Slushy, Dara. I'll give you a word of advice, Dara. When you meet Slushy, be nice. Because Slushy smells shit. And Slushy goes after that. Yeah, I heard Evie now change, you know. I didn't send a friendly message to that CEO, right? Because they got big money now and they're growing and they changed their model. Not happy about that, right? Still waiting for him to explain why they completely changed their model. So I feel like completely, I mean, I don't have shares in the company. I gave them a shout out, right? Because I think they had a good offer and a good proposal, but it doesn't sit well with me. Put it that way. It doesn't sit well with me. 148. Pamela says, just say attack can after being placed at the corporate. Yeah, I'm going to take Slushy. Pamela, I have an idea. Pamela and I are going to go at 8 a.m. in the morning. We're going to drive up to the Uber headquarters. We have Slushy in the back. And then Pamela's going to walk in, la 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 la. Say, hi, is this Uber? Yeah, how can I help you, ma'am? I have a gift for you. Yes, where's your gift? Here it is, Slushy. And then she sets Slushy loose. She just lets go of the leash. And Slushy goes up those stairs, up the elevator. And once Slushy smells Dara, it's game over. It's game over. This is how we do it. Slushy, slushy, slushy. Just getting a pen and my forms together. Slushy. Today is what day? 6/23. Is today 6/23? We have 151. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, 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 thank you. I'm so excited about my trip. I am so excited to see my family, my friends, the people that I studied with. I haven't seen them throughout the whole pandemic, for years. So it's going to be really, really nice going to Europe again. I'm so freaking excited. 1985130. Just filling out a form here. Alrighty, let's do it. Let's go in there and let's do it. My friends, I wish you a beautiful day. I gotta get a car registered quickly. Adding another car to the fleet, If you want to learn how to manage a fleet, if you want to learn how to build a fleet, if you want to, it has the most insane return on investment, ROI, right? Phoenix in the house. You will literally, if you buy a Suburban or a Cadillac or a Mercedes, I will show you how to have it completely paid off in 15 months and start making money in the 16th month, right? So the ROI, return on investment, is insane when you have a fleet of cars, right? And now Uber and Lyft have great fleet programs that they do where you can manage your cars, where you can manage your drivers. I explain everything at Gig Rocket. And when you do the private chauffeur course, you also get the fleet program thrown in as a bonus. So learn how to become a true independent contractor. Go to Gig Rocket, drive on Uber, drive on Lyft, recruit the very best passengers across into your LLC, into your company, into your private for hire business, into your limo business. And if you want to build out a fleet additionally, meaning you satisfy your private clients and you build out a fleet and you can hand those clients to other drivers like I do. Money, money, money isn't funny in the rideshare world. Lamont Robertson, shout out, much love from Cali to Lamont Robertson and family. To all of you, if you have not smashed the like button, you remember Dustin always says, smash the like button. Corporate complaints in the house. Yeah, we got a lot of corporate complaints. We have a lot of corporate complaints for Dara. My friends, please be safe out there. Stay out of the heat. I always say work hard, play hard, take care of your health. And when you're in your office, when you're in your car, like these 4 walls, right? 4 tires, 4 walls. Make sure you are safe, please. Right? Make sure you don't let 7 angry, savage women or men in your car that start scratching, biting, and beating you up. Don't do it. Don't do it. God bless you all. Thank you, my friends. Have a great, great day.